Howdy, folks. Today we're diving into the hottest MTG finance opportunities really poorly. Coming out of the brand new Tarkir Dragonstorm set, this set is making serious waves, and some cards are already starting to spike, and they're probably all sold out. You can't make any money here. So whether you're a player or an investor, you won't want to miss these key cards and strategies that won't help you at all. So let's get into it. Tarkir Dragonstorm launched on April 11th and has brought back the beloved dragon-centric world of Tarkir. Strong sales and competitive meta impact are pushing specific cards into higher demand. Players are brewing like crazy with clan-based synergies and tribal dragon decks, making this prime time for finance plays. 2 weeks ago. This is just late. As expected, many of the highest priced cards from pre-release are still making their way down to their real values. Of those big hits, Elspeth's Stormslayer and Ugin Eye of Storms are settling into a price point right around $40. That could continue to grow as players grab these cards for decks, but until we see something crack the meta, I think they'll both stick around at that depressed $40 mark. Maybe the biggest loser so far has been Mox Jasper. A pre-release diva sticking for around $50 a copy. It's now slightly under $17 for its normal printing, and their showcase version is only holding out around $24. This is a card that will be popular in Dragon decks, but we'll need to find some better synergy in 60 card formats to rebuild any value. If you open some of these, I hope you sold it already. I couldn't find a single one, so maybe they're rarer than we think, and this price may actually go back up someday. Also falling down from their highs are their Dragon Eye lands. These were the biggest surprise to me when I found out they weren't guaranteed in the collector booster. When you find them, they weren't even always foil. If these hit their immediate peak, it may be a good time to let them fall back down a couple bucks and then vacuum some up again. There always seems to be a good market later for set-specific limited full art lands, just like these Dragon Eye lands will be. Narset Jeskai Waymaster is a card that could start creeping up. So the internet says. As a commander, she offers a consistent way to draw and fill the art every turn. She also slot into storm strategies. Her premium printings are still holding a tiny bit of value, but the normal printing of this card is selling for 20 cents, and there are 800 of them already listed. So there's a mountain of them. This isn't going to happen. She may not go up for a while, but it's a possibility with this card. High risk on this one, I believe. Sometimes the spec is right, but there's just too many of the card available. Tri-lands are here in Tarkir Dragonstorm as well. These aren't as good as the Triomes from Streets of New Capenna because they lack the basic land types that power domain strategies. They also lack cycling. Included in the set mainly as a way to power 3-color strategies and limited, they're printed as a normal card of the set, making them legal in 60-card formats. This could be a big stretch as there is so much good dual mana right now, and these cards have several printings, including premium Secret Lair versions. But it's possible that after rotation, these lands are needed. They have been Commander or Universes Beyond printing only lately for so many of them, and they haven't been standard legal for a good minute. Let me know what you think about these and if you're going to try to get any of them. Dragon Tempest was also reprinted as a Commander uncommon in this set, and it may be tough to get a hold of from sealed product, but currently it's at least 20% less than most of its other variants. There will be plenty of people looking to add this card in the Dragon hype, and it has some good room to grow. This one, though, is going to be one that you only get a marginal uptick, something you can expect to make 10% on this card over time, unless you already have a giant card shipping factory going on to facilitate buying and reselling a bunch of these for only $1 more. Fortunately, there are plenty of people who will prefer this new version because they dislike dragons with 4 wings as in the previous copies, or maybe they just like yellow dragon necks, who knows, but different art here could eventually be the spike on this card as well. Seems like it's really tough singles market right now for Tarkir, even though the set has been out for a few weeks. The biggest surprise, I think, was Corey Steelcutter. This card was the biggest hit, I think, where you could have had it for a few dollars before pre-release, and now it's still hanging out around 12 to 13. Market price is more like 15, but there's also almost 1,000 copies for sale just on TCG Player, and that should keep people posting them for less for a while. Sealed products will be interesting to watch for Dragonstorm as well. Play booster boxes are at a reduced price point, and packs for the second set after Aether Jet was the first to drop to count from 36 packs to 30. Collector booster boxes, I think, will continue to rise in value. Wizards seems like they've decided on where they want to have their print numbers at for this product and how to maximize long-term interest with a limited amount of chase cards and a single serialized chase. I don't think buying play booster boxes right now to hold long-term is a great idea. I expect that once Final Fantasy arrives, the price for play booster boxes will go down as some cards and strategies shift out of Pioneer and Standard. There's also going to be a significant amount of these boxes out there. We've seen Wizards go back to their printer for Bloomburrow, so don't expect this to disappear from shelves so quickly. Also, how many play boosters are going to be in the reprint Bloomburrow boxes? Are we getting robbed? Will there be only 30 packs or will it be 36? Long term for collector booster boxes will depend on if Mox Jasper is a hit. Since its normal printing is bottoming out in price, we'll have to see if the serialized version is popular enough to Dragon Deck players to be included. The box right now has dipped a little bit from its all time high, but it's still hard to imagine this box getting to $500 anytime soon when the chase card is invaluable. But the pressure is there from Final Fantasy pricing that people who may balk at purchasing that set as an investment may go after a lower priced Tarkir. If you have one, I'd keep them. If you see a store selling them for under 300, I'd probably buy those too. I'm still looking for a few at that price. Like most sets we've seen over the hype, like most sets we've seen, the overhyped cards all really fall off, like Mox Jasper and Dracogenesis. I moved the Halo Foil Dracogenesis they opened as fast as I could. I think others are in a price war right now to find buyers in that market. Mostly, though, I think this set is a wash on singles already. It's a great set to play, especially in limited, but I don't think we'll see any new synergies open up with it until we get to Edge of Eternities. The Final Fantasy set is probably bungled power level wise when it was converted from a modern Universes Beyond to standard. And hopefully, you guys all got that this is just a joke. I don't think there's any like value 2 months later to figuring out like what the best price card to spec on is going to be inside of a set. We're way beyond the market here, but I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of insight, maybe on just that it won't work. There, you can start looking forward to Final Fantasy stuff now if you can even find product for it. Maybe once the card list comes out, you can check through it and see if there's a card you think it's got to be like a rare that isn't like all over the internet already. So then that's only like if you can find the Corey Steel Cutter of the next set, I hope you do, and you make $1 million for it. But doing a buyout or something like that on a Tarkir set that really isn't steamrolling anything in standard right now, I don't see how we can make any more money on it than just sealed product. That's the only real way to go. You gotta pick on the gamblers that want to get their high from opening packs. It's not in singles. So good luck to you. I hope you don't go out and blow it all trying to spec on a single this late into a set cycle. But thanks for watching. Don't forget about our 500 subscriber Play Booster Box giveaway. I'm going to slap my legs again. Yeah! And yeah, once we get up to 500 subs, I'll give away a Play Booster Box. I don't actually have one. I'm like hiding all my Sealed Magic product downstairs right now. So we'll have to figure out what that box is going to be. But thanks for watching.